When I came aboard the ships, Washta would lecture me very simply at 15, 20 minutes. At least that's what it felt like to me. I don't know if it was longer than that. And then we would start this walk. Up these halls, down these halls. It seemed you could see how big this ship was, 1 mile by 3 miles, and you knew that this was quite a little hike. So we would come to the conference room that he wanted me to have my lesson in, and they would just walk through the walls. Now, they had given me a little pin, which I'm going to show you shortly, and it allowed me to walk through the walls like they did. Now, I was in this bubble so that the energies of the ship and everything did not overly affect me. They only affected me positively. It was an amazing little scientific device. And, of course, the needle was even more so. So I went to this learning machine. It was in a wall. You would sit in this magnificently comfortable chair. It was like a bed. You would sit in it. You would become totally comfortable. It was like you were ready to go to sleep, and you were in the most comfortable bed that you could ever have. And so I would go into here, and it would start. And it was a program. It was like I'd say it was like a DVD, three-dimensional. It was a time machine, actually. And you would see all the ancient history. It was the start of America, Columbus, the American Revolution, everything. And it would not only be on history, it was on history of science, all kinds of things. I just devoured everything about knowledge. I was you might call it, I was a knowledge person. They would give me subjects. I would go through the learning wall experience. I would come down here. They would tell me the subjects to look at. I would go to the library, and I would read everything, I mean everything, in that library about this subject. And then we would come back. My sister later was a part of all of this. She was involved in the more metaphysical, what you might call occult aspects of this. And I was general about everything. And I just loved this amazing amount of information I was given privy to. Oh my God, it was beautiful. I loved it. So I was still a little bit of the rebel. So I learned that they had these wonderful devices so that whenever you were at the learning wall, there would be this little cube and it would pick everything up. And I said, wow, this will keep me from being thought of again as weird. Now in the first grade, I have to explain this. In the first grade, I had explained myself to my colleagues, my fellow students, and they thought I was crazy. And I was now in the third grade, I wanted very, very much to bring back something that would show people this. And that's what this learning cube did. And of course, Washta kept telling me, you cannot bring anything back from the ship except yourself. And I always thought this was crazy. I discovered later, when I met other people who were either starseeds or actual beings from other worlds, that they had run into the U.S. government and its secret projects, and they had interrogated them and forced them to give up all kinds of technologies or keys to getting home. When I heard about all of this, I was further upset about this world, and I kept asking Washta again and again and again. I would really, 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 really like to be a permanent person of this wonderful ship. I wanted very much to do that. And all I meant from Washta was a constant reiteration by him that you are on a mission. You have been chosen for this mission. That's why you have incarnated in your present body. It is necessary for you to do this mission. We will do all to make sure that you complete it. Just do it.